147,181 square kilometers of exotic creation of nature, nurtured by time-honored traditions, various ethnic cultures, and embraced by two great neighbors, China in the north and India in the remaining three sides. This is Nepal, the only Hindu kingdom in the world. Nepal has been described in numerous different ways by many who have known this magnificent civilization over the past many centuries. Some call her the land of Everest. Some call her the birthplace of Lord Buddha. Some as the land of legendary Gorkhali soldiers. Some remember Nepal as the land of adventures, and some as the kingdom of smiles. But certainly, Nepal is all that is said and more, much more. If we peep into the history of the present-day Nepal, the first monarch of unified Nepal, King Prithvi Narayan Shah the Great, needs to be highly commended for his contributions. It was he who initiated the unification of modern Nepal, and it all began here in Gorkha. It was after that the capital city was moved to Kathmandu. Kathmandu, the historic kingdom turned metropolis, is an ever-welcoming blend of traditions and modernity that keeps all occupied for much longer than expected. Medieval art, architecture, values, lifestyle, and the modern-day enthusiasm for its conservation never cease to amaze. Kathmandu, therefore, is not just the political capital of Nepal, but also is the cultural heart. May it be a master craftsman in Bhaktapur or a devoted artist working on an intricately planned bronze artifact in Lalitpur. May it be a traditional farmer in the outskirts of Kathmandu or a child playing in Kirtipur. Kathmandu can be experienced and enjoyed in several tastes at the same time. The cultural festivities all year through, may it be the Bhoto Jatra of Rato Machindranath in Patan, the hilarious Gai Jatra in Bhaktapur, or the annual Indra Jatra in Kathmandu, people from all walks of life are seen involved with all enthusiasm. Kathmandu thus has always been a colorful playground for deities, gods and goddesses. To get to Kathmandu, in fact, to get to Nepal, Tribhuvan International Airport is the convenient entry point. For one can connect to several major destinations around the world, both ways. The national flag carrier, Royal Nepal Airlines, and various other reputed international airlines operate scheduled and chartered services to and from Kathmandu regularly. Nepal, though very small geographically, she most amazingly is spread out with altitudes of just 70 meters above sea level to the highest point on Earth, 8,848 meters. Sagarmatha, as known in Nepal, and Everest, as known worldwide, this prestigious peak in the Himalayas has been there as the challenge since the first duo, Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay Sherpa, scaled the summit in 1953. Ever since, hundreds have made it to the top, and many more have tried and failed. But the show is still on. Mountaineering in the Himalayas have challenged several individuals and expedition teams. Many bravely take up the challenge, but those who do not, they at least trek around these wonderful natural splendors. The Himalayas, may it be from land or from the air, stuns anybody. Daily mountain flights, operated by the national flag carrier and other private airlines, is a treat for those who decide not to miss the opportunity once in Nepal. Little lower than the Himalayan ranges lie the beautifully terraced hills that too does not cease to amaze eyes. This is where most of the smiling faces reside, although the smiles are scattered throughout the length and breadth of Nepal. Nepal is and has always been home for music, songs and dances that originate in different areas of the country. The rhythm and the melodies have always been one of the cementing factors for the Nepalese, that is comprised of several different ethnic groups and communities. Another cultural and scenic settlement is Pokhara. Pokhara has inspired many creators of literature, artists, and nature enthusiasts with its countless gifts of nature. In Pokhara, any room is a room with a view. Mount Machapuchre is ever ready to embrace as the spectacular Fewa, Begnas and Rupa lakes tempt with their tranquil flow with the wind. When nature is mentioned, it would be an incomplete tale of Nepal if the national parks and the wildlife reserves are not talked about. Many endangered species of birds and animals roam the wild, while Nepal hosts several hundred species of migrated birds during winter every year. Some of the conservation sites and national parks in Nepal are one of the best in the world, such as the Royal Chitwan National Park. These parks and reserves offer hospitality to a large number of holiday seekers year after year. Besides the relation between the economy and the enormous flow of the river systems of Nepal, one more time, the matter is associated with adventure and challenges. The river systems that originate from the Himalayas have always been inviting white water rafters. This amazing kingdom never runs out of surprises. The multicultural diversity, the widely practiced traditional way of life, and the erupting urge to catch up with the developed world. Nepal enjoys the democratic form of government and the everlasting love and leadership of His Majesty King Birendra Bira Bikram Shahadev, a true constitutional monarch. A little over 25 centuries back, this Himalayan paradise was blessed. Lord Buddha was born in Lumbini. Then after, hundreds and thousands of travelers and pilgrims have made it to this unique land and have experienced the nature, culture and traditions. There is still much to be explored. Come, surprise Nepal. Nepal will welcome you for a zillion times. Come, experience the difference.